Borough have the best defence in the Premier so far this season, and Liverpool one of the most potent attacks. An excellent game in prospect. Your commentator, Martin Tyler.
Juninho's arrival has coincided with the first crop of injuries for Middlesbrough. Derek White, Robbie Mustoe and top scorer Craig Hignett are all missing. So Craig Liddell and 19-year-old Philip Stamp continue in the lineup. And despite 12 stitches in a head wound, Jamie Pollock takes his usual place in midfield. Liverpool will be paying particular attention to the international trio in attack of Juninho, England's Nick Barmby and the Norwegian Jan Åge Fjørtoft. Liverpool field the side which drew at West Ham on Wednesday. Neil Ruddock has regained his defensive berth at the expense of John Scales. Jason McAteer stays in midfield as the deputy for the injured Jamie Redknapp. And with Ian Rush needing knee surgery, there's a real opportunity now for Stan Collymore to stake his claim for a regular place. He's been in and out since his record-breaking £8.5 million transfer from Nottingham Forest. The referee today is Dermot Gallagher. The original choice, David Ellery, is getting ready to go off to Japan to take charge of the upcoming World Club Championship between Ajax and Grêmio in Tokyo. Well, Middlesbrough to kick off. They've actually gone 4 league games without a win, picking up just a couple of points in that run. They have been handicapped by injuries after a most settled and successful start to the season. Jamie Pollock with a headband to make sure that his injury doesn't keep him out today. Here's Pearson. Liverpool, for their part, have just reacted a little bit adversely to going out of the UEFA Cup. Since then, they've been beaten rather unluckily at Newcastle. They've lost at home to Everton. That was a tough one to take last Saturday. And a goalless draw in midweek at West Ham. So there's some points to be proved this afternoon. Who can get out of the rut? Both these sides pride themselves on their ability to pass the ball. And Juninho, who created massive interest, not just in Middlesbrough, but all over England since the surprise signing. Look at that for a touch. And a link up with Barmby. The Brazilian gets it to the Norwegian Fjørtoft. Runs on to Barmby. A chance for Middlesbrough. And a goal for Middlesbrough. From Neil Cox. Inside 2 minutes. Goals have been in short supply recently. And coming hard on the heels of their first home defeat in their new stadium on Tuesday, this is a terrific start with Juninho playing a prominent part, and Fjørtoft and Barmby. And on the scene, in the right place, at the right time, with Cox. Here's Chris Morris, who's been back in the Republic of Ireland squad after a long absence recently. Juninho. Over Fjørtoft. It'll come here for Pollock. No pulling out there when the ball arrived head high. Cox. It's a brilliant ball, Barmby, and David James did well. Nick Barmby spinning and shooting after the slide rule pass to him from Cox. It could easily have been 2-0. The barricades went up from James that time. Here's Joe. Cut out by Cox. Juninho. Juninho crafting more possibilities for Middlesbrough here with Pollock. And Barmby offside. Flag is up against Fjørtoft. James did very well to keep it out. But again, at the heart of the move was the Brazilian. Then Pollock. And it was there when Barmby played it, but Fjørtoft was just too far forward. but Liverpool looking vulnerable. Shirtov. Juninho first to react. Pass back. Now what's the referee going to do here? What sort of cover was available for Liverpool in the centre? I would suggest it was stump, and the more likely outcome is that the card will be a yellow one. Well, despite the reaction and Juninho's shake of the head, this picture won't quite show it, but there were others getting across to help Fab out. So Fab stays on. Middlesbrough try to press on from the free kick. Juninho takes it. Glance from Shirtov. The regulars at the Riverside Stadium not too happy with the referee. McManaman. Fowler. Put it straight at the feet of Pearson. That wasn't the intended end product. Juninho on the move again. Referee keeping pace for the play. Penalising Harkness. Shirtov. Juninho. Barnes can't get to him. Well, it's a corner. He was certainly going for goal himself then. But he wasn't alone. Barnes just got a touch of the ball. It wrong-footed Ruddock. Barmby thought he might have the chance, and David James somehow came through the crowd. And here he makes the catch. And some challenge from Vickers. Who races back to make that block. Vickers, who was coming in hoping to make contact with the corner only moments earlier. McAteer. This is McManaman. Fowler. Couldn't get it through to the run of Barnes. And every time Middlesbrough break out, like a magnet, the ball is going to Juninho. He's dropped it for Shirtov to strike. First time beaten away by James, and it could have gone for Barmby. It didn't. Middlesbrough counter-attacking with such quality. Juninho and Shirtov combining to make it difficult for David James again. Off the head of Bab. Shirtov. Got Barmby and Juninho to his left. Cox coming on the right. Juninho! More penalty appeals. For the block. Not by a deliberate arm belonging to a Liverpool player. Ruddock. Pollock. Juninho finding the space again, and the pace. Barmby. Oh, it's a miss by Barnes. Comes for the Brazilian. Anthem. Shirtov's in there, and Shirtov's shot. Liverpool lapsed in, allowing Jan-Olga Shirtov a sighted goal. Athletic save from James. Shirtov. Oh, and James impetuously is stranded. Shirtov. Oh, the goalkeeper had two problems. His intention was to get to the ball. He didn't do that. There was also the risk, of course, that he might have just mown down Fjørtoft and been red-carded. McManaman, space to serve. Pollock recognising the danger a bit belatedly, and he's given away a free kick. And those were the sort of runs that Juninho was making in that sort of area to Liverpool's consternation in the first half. McManaman looking for that sort of impact on the second half. Collymore is there, and Ruddock playing a little game of their own. Collymore can't tip it over the wall. Walsh comes a long way with a fist, and he's now got to head it. Barnes. And now the referee here has seen handball outside the area by Walsh, is it? It is. Walsh is being called across here. The goalkeeper was in trouble when he came out following his initial punch. He headed it the first time, then the ball came back in. And Gary Walsh reacted. Dermot Gallagher has got a tricky decision here. Liverpool feel that the goalkeeper should be sent off. But the referee shows a yellow card, giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's a talking point. The referee still wants the ball back to give Liverpool the maximum chance of taking advantage of this. It's Ruddock. Walsh saved it. It's a happy ending for Middlesbrough and Gary Walsh. Frustrating for Neil Ruddock and Liverpool. To a contentious episode which shows how difficult it is to be a goalkeeper and how difficult it is to be a referee. They'll concede a free kick here. As the McAteer tried to make some ground. Ruddock! Liverpool are level. Middlesbrough caught napping at the free kick. In the 18th minute of the second half, it's 1-1. And Neil Ruddock, delighted to be back in the side. His header took another touch on its way in. McAteer got the better of Morris, looked up, saw where Ruddock was. It actually deflected off Steve Vickers, but Ruddock's goal. And there's no lead to sit on now for Middlesbrough. Pollock. Here's Cox. Bambi! Oh, Liverpool can't believe it. They hang their heads. Middlesbrough are absolutely thrilled. Within a minute, the home team are back in front. 2-1. Well, moments ago, Liverpool were jubilant. Ruddock had equalised. Now Bambi has put Middlesbrough back in the driving seat. And Liverpool have to start all over again. Mark Wright's gone on to make an extra man in the middle. Oh, and Collymore is there as well. Fortunately for Middlesbrough, he couldn't control it as it dropped over the last defender. McAteer, Fowler, still a chance. McManaman, great chance, huh? Middlesbrough let off the hook. They believe the linesman was culpable in not flagging. And Pollock leading the protest. And he doesn't need to do that. It's no goal. It should have been. Flag stayed down, McManaman in, he's missed it. McManaman keeping the ball, keeping his balance. Harkness. Collymore. Right. Bit of a siege now on the Middlesbrough penalty area. McAteer. McManaman. Juninho can't stop it. Steve McManaman. It's a terrific pass. It's McAteer. And Walsh helped by Vickers. But how long can Middlesbrough hang on like this? Time is on their side. But McAteer, time to line it up, hammer it across at Vickers, and it fell off the defender where Walsh could claim it. Here is Ruddock, laying it back to Harkness. McManaman. Ruddock's shot was well hit. Well, he has played up front earlier in his career and has spelled at Millwall, and he scored some very special goals. The one goal he's got today, not enough for Liverpool because they sacrificed that position by his own unwitting deflection. A thrilling game is over, and these are exciting times at Middlesbrough. Brian Robson looks somewhat shredded by the experience because it was a very close call. Middlesbrough played so well in the first half, but in the second they were pressed back. But Nick Farnby broke upfield as Middlesbrough restarted, having conceded an equaliser to Neil Ruddock, in keeping with the shape of the second half, and Farnby won it. Juninho was wonderful in the first half in particular. It's his first victory in English football, and it's a notable one. Middlesbrough move above them in the table. Winners here by 2-1. It was absolutely marvellous. Brian, how satisfying was that?
Yes, it was. Not just the result, but the way the lads played, especially in the first half. I thought we had some excellent attacking moves, and it was a joy to watch.
Was that as well as you played all season, the first 45 minutes?
Yes, I think it was. Taking into consideration the team that we're playing against. They are a good team, and they've got some top quality players, and so that was a good performance by our lads.